Hey, what is going on there, people? My name is Big Moon and this here is episode number 44 of the Battlefield 4 Top Plays. I just want to include that little intro clip just there because it was fucking awesome. But I've got 10 other clips for your viewing pleasure in today's episode. So I once more sit back, relax, and enjoy. Starting us off today, here we have Sir Troll-a-Lot, and he's playing on Goldman Railway. He's in his tank taking aim at an enemy car that's just sort of crashing into every imaginable thing. He does kill him with a canister shot. Enemy jet just comes in to annoy him slightly, and on his second attempt just here, he smashes the enemy chopper out of the sky. And then immediately he's attacked by an enemy jet once again, takes it out, and then takes down a second one. 3 aircraft in about 7 seconds or so. Pretty awesome. Don't know how to say the name of this next guy here, but he's in a helicopter, takes aim, fires, and I think he gets a quad at like 1,000 meters with 1 sniper bullet by hitting some C4. Our next clip up here today comes from Patakapapi playing an Operation Metro with the MG4. As he approaches the escalators, he tries to get a couple of shots on some people upstairs, and there's a fair few of them. Of course, Operation Metro is always chock full of people. But doesn't get anyone with his grenades, and instead just chucks up some C4, killing 3 people. And now is really gonna be the main bulk of this clip. Once he gets upstairs, he just absolutely demolishes the enemy team. He doesn't even have a silencer, I don't think, on his gun. I don't know why, but when I play Metro or Locker or whatever, I don't get these scenarios where you just keep spraying and spraying and no one sees you. But either way, he completely annihilates everyone before they even know he's there because he kills them so quickly. He just disposes with so many people so quickly with his MG4 and really just murders the enemy team. So yeah, that happened. Moving on. Next clip up today comes from Bolil, I think. And he's playing on Siege of Shanghai. He has a SRA on top of the main skyscraper, and I do know he just took someone out there with a SRA. You know, he just killed a guy who was on foot with the SRA. Some people frown upon such behaviour, but with the second one, he guides it into the landing helicopter, gets himself another little, I think, triple kill, possibly a quadruple kill with that one. There's another infantry kill there, killing someone else on top of that building. To be honest, I'm all for SRAing roof campers. I know he is inherently also a roof camper, but either way, I'm all for blowing those fuckers up. Just stop camping on roofs. It's fucking annoying. But with his next shot here, he actually lets it go and he kills that helicopter with an insane shot at a huge range. And then he just murders all these people that come up the lift all at the one time. So that all occurred. Next up today here we have Flawfuluffagus, and he's playing this time on Dawnbreaker. He has an ACWR, and before he's even really done anything in the clip, he's already killed 2 people. So he's going to move into this courtyard, looking for some people, of course, on the hunt. And this is one of those clips where he's going to be sort of sauntering around the map, just dealing out death, killing anyone he sees, essentially. He starts taking it a little bit slowly and cautiously here at the start, and takes this flag, of course, just chilling around here. It's always good to see people in these clips where they're playing Conquest or Domination or whatever, to actually take the flags. A lot of people just completely glaze over the fact that there's flags in this game mode. They are the objective, and it's always good to see you actually cap that shit. But in that time I was explaining that, he's already killed, I think, a further 3, possibly 4 people, getting himself 500 points in the current streak. But he did see there was a whole bunch of people coming through that archway down there, and it's best to not really tackle that amount of people head on. So instead he opts to go up left here, up on the balcony, and get himself a little vantage point above some enemies coming across the open courtyard. Couple of dead teammates, of course, he's going to revive those people. Once again, it's always nice to see people actually doing that for a change in the top play. But skipping forward by about 30 odd seconds, instead of tackling that sniper head on with his assault rifle, or carbine in this case, he opts to use his 44 Magnum with a scope on there. It's not the only time in this clip you're going to see that thing used, because of course that thing instantly kills you if you shoot them in the head with it at that sort of range, so it's always a really useful thing against snipers such as that last guy there. But you outflank that guy, going around in behind him, behind the pillar, taking him down. But once he moves back into the main sort of battle area around here in the courtyard, takes down another 2 people to continue his streak. And I do believe all throughout this clip he gets in excess of 22 kills, I think, off the top of my head. Once again, you guys can count it up if you want. I'm just a bit pressed for time getting this episode out is all. But whips out the 44 Magnum with his little scope on top. Once again, takes down another sniper with a second attempt there with another headshot. And once again, another sniper's going to pop up in his face here as he's just sort of peeking around this corner trying to take down some infantry that's approaching. The second guy had no idea what was happening there, he was just sort of sitting there. So he sort of ducks back in, weaves out, boom, right in the face there, first time with the 44 Magnum, takes out that enemy sniper with a nice little tidy headshot. You guys may have noticed he ran out of ammo with his ACWR, so he had to go and pick up one of the kits of someone that had previously demised. So he's killed one guy there with the M416, and you can see on the map there's a few enemy players capping this point over here. And instead of again tackling them head on, he's very cautious about his movement, goes on the outside, coming up these stairs, kills one last enemy player before he is eventually killed. But a very, very nice stroke. Our next clip up here today comes from VantTV. And he's in his jet, just sort of lagging along as you do through the sky. I don't know what's going on there, but once he does turn around again, it sort of stabilizes. He seems to be okay here. And he comes in for a pass here on the enemy base's Caspian border rush, lines himself up, jumps out, sniper rifle, and that's a pretty fucking ridiculous headshot. Yeah, just flying through the air at that speed. The guy was even moving that he shot. Unfortunately, he doesn't land back in his jet again. But for people that love seeing this sort of shit, there you go. Awesome headshot, traveling at high speeds. Nice stuff. Clip number 7 today, we have xMariiaa. And she's playing here on some Silk Road, using the ACWR again, it seems. But as she just jumps down here, playing some Russian Silk Road, taking down one target already. There is an MCOM station and right next to her, you may have noticed already. So again, she's just sort of being cautious about what's around her. Going in through the window, taking down a third target of the clip so far. There's a fourth guy who missed his chance to take her out. Takes him down. Moving inside here to arm this MCOM station. It's always good per episode of the Top Place to get a really nice little streak and MCOM station arming objective play clip in there. And this is the clip, there you are. She's just gonna fucking demolish the enemy team on this last base on Silk Road, all by herself. And that's some pretty awesome shit. The MCOM station is about to explode, and she's already killed herself a whole bunch of people in the process. Nice stuff. Next clip up here today comes from Hugo Duvall. And he's in a little chopper battle, or dogfight, or whatever this is called. What is it called when it's two choppers that are facing off against each other in the air? What is that? Just chopper v chopper? But his chopper is not faring too well here. It's taking an absolute battering. And as he turns to orientate himself here, he jumps out. Let's rip with his M320. And it's not very often you see this sort of thing. Yeah, takes down an enemy helicopter with an M320 in midair. For our next clip up here today, we have TheMasterRPG, and I don't know how, but he has a sniper rifle as well as an RPG. It doesn't make any sense, but he flies through the air and takes out an enemy jet. And a very awesome shot, although bit of a dampener there. He did have a very, very large comeback bonus, just so you guys are aware. Clip number 10 today, we have Googly. It's been a few weeks actually. I think it's been like 3 weeks since we've had a clip from Googly. So, yeah, there's this. I mean, you guys have seen this guy in action plenty of times before. He does some work. This time he's playing an Operation Locker. He has the Ace-23, or Ace-52 rather, CQB. And as per usual fashion with Googly, he's gonna demolish some people with that. And once again, you know what? Fuck it, since I am a little pressed for time today, I'm gonna let you guys just enjoy this clip in its holy goodness. Don't know why it's holy, but it is, apparently. And he's just gonna completely demolish the enemy team. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this week's episode of the Battlefield 4 Top Place. Stick around for the outro clip at the end. And I will see you guys next week. Goodbye.
User disconnected from your channel.